Hi Flosstube, it's April from April May June Stitching. I hope everybody's okay and had a lovely Christmas. Today is the 29th of December and it's about 5 o'clock. The lighting is absolutely terrible, so I apologise for that, but it's such a gloomy day, and if I don't do it now it'll be next year by the time I end up doing a video. I've got quite a bit to show you, so let's crack on. I'll do all my whips first. So, Vintage Birds by Jeanette Douglas. I showed this on my last video. I didn't do very much, but I did do a little bit of progress. But I did go desperately wrong with the letters, and I'm just off on the counting, and I'm too low down. So I'm having to rip them out and re-stitch them. So I took part in a Secret Santa stitch along. My Secret Santa person was in Australia, so I needed to get that all finished. I'll insert a picture of the finished object here. Almost finished object. I forgot to take another photo of it fully finished. The cat's about to make an appearance shortly, I'm sure, like she always does. So, and this was from Just Cross Stitch magazine, one of the Christmas ones. I got a digital subscription that I signed up for earlier this year. I also started Jolly Happy Soul by Brenda Gervais. I love this, and I'll insert a picture here of the finished object. I've sent it off to Sue at Peakside Needleworks to finish into a pillow for me, and I'm going for the same design as this. It was just Christmas stitching in December, so, and I had quite a few new starts. This is Cottage Needleworks Snow Place Like Home, and that's as far as I've got. Not very far, but I just wanted to see what it would look like on the dotty fabric. I spoke in my last video about starting anniversaries of the heart, and I did actually start this one, which is Snow Garden, because I was a little bit worried about my fabric, because I went for 35 count Weeks Dyeworks straw, and I just wanted to test it out. So this is what I've done. It's really wonky just because of the way it is in the Millennium frame, but that's where I am. I quite like how that looks on the fabric, so I'm going to carry on. Then I picked up Merry Christmas by Art to Heart. I didn't do very much on this again, but that's where I am. This was a new purchase as well as a new start, and this is Angel Abode by Good Stitch Flora. No, by Good Flora Stitchwort is a name on Etsy. I think this is a really cute design, and that's how much I managed to get done. This is 32 count Dr. Smith's Tonic by Sparklies, and when it came, this is on the even weave, and when it came, I couldn't see any sort of mottling on the fabric at all. Whether or not it just hasn't taken very well on the even weave, and that's what it looks like in general, but to me it just looks like a plain piece of fabric. So I just started that on it. Then I picked up Plum Street Samplers Pomegranate Santa. Absolutely love this. This is where I got to on Pomegranate Santa. I love it. I think he's lovely. I'm stitching this on some 32 count Permin or Witch Halts fabric that I dyed with Rip Dye, and I absolutely love how this is taken. And then finally because of Chelsea's birthday, Forest Snowfall by Cottage Needleworks. I started this yesterday and this is how far I've got. I am actually changing some of the colours because I was a little bit disappointed by the way the colours show in the photo and the colours in reality. So I'm just changing mine up just as I feel the need to. So I've changed the colour of the roof, and that is Pecan Pie by Gentle Arts, I think. Now I took part in the Secret Santa Stitch Along, and this was mine that I received. I think it's lovely. See, the cat sneaks along the back thinking, ooh, hello. I've got 3 patterns with my ornament, which I absolutely love, and you know I like bees, so this couldn't be more appropriate. This is by the Bay Needleart, and this one is called Blossoms and Bees. You also get, I've already put some fabric in and some of the floss that I've got already, but you also get this piece of fabric to be able to do the beehive. I love this, I think it's lovely. And then she also sent me, by the Bay again, Santa at the Seaside. I love this, and I've also got some fabric already. And the piece of fabric that she sent me, I'm actually using in the Blossoms and Bees. It's I've taken half of it already, and this was 32 Sandcastle by Joblin, I think. And it was a great big piece. It was just so nice to get something like that. I'm really glad I took part. In my last video I talked about my new stitchy best friend Christina, who is Wild Diary Snaps on Instagram, and she said she'd sent me a parcel in the post, but she was really disappointed that she hadn't been able to do a cross stitch ornament for me, but she'd sent me some other stuff in the post instead. So this great big box arrived, and I saved it till Christmas Day, and oh it was so nice. Let me show you. She sent me some tea, some Mad Hatter tea to go along with our Alice in Wonderland things that we quite like. She also made me a little gingerbread man with my initial on there. I think it's really sweet. She sent me some fabric, which she's also got the same, and her little notes really make me laugh. So it's like I'm not sure if you can really see, but it's gradient of pink, purple and going down to blue. It's really, really pretty. Also put a pack of tissues in there with a little note on it saying I'll put these in case you get the snuffles, but I actually needed them for what she included in the parcel wrapped up. It was the Moira Blackburn beehive sampler that I mentioned in my second video, I think, after I'd gone through all of my charts in my collection, and this was one that I really wanted, but I could only get it from the US, and she got it for me, and I was so upset and so touched at the same time. It was lovely. I messaged her back saying, oh my god, what have you done? But I can't wait to start this. I've already got some of the threads, and I've got the others on order, and I've picked some fabric. I think it's not quite big enough, but I'm thinking I might just be able to sew on some fabric on either side to give me the width that I need. this is 18 by 27, 36 count oaken, but it needs to be 21 inches with a 3-inch border, but I think I'll just be able to squeeze it on. What? But this is lovely. Sorry, I'm sorry the lighting is so rubbish, but I love this fabric. Picture this plus oaken. But again, she put a little note on saying, this is gorgeous, you have lovely taste. You have great taste, sorry. She just, for someone who I've never met, she knows me so very well. It's most bizarre, and I love it. I do love it. So I can't wait to start that. So that is it for my update. I have joined Stitch from Stash, which I think I definitely need to do, but I've still bought quite a lot of charts this month again, so I'll go through those. So I bought the Jardine Prive bouquet sampler, and this is what you buy it in 3 parts, but this is what it'll look like all together. So that's part 1, this is part 2, and then this is part 3. Again, I don't think this does it any justice, and it's only until you see it all stitched up together that you see how beautiful it is. I have done my own front cover as usual, and that's it. I borrowed somebody else's photo on the internet. I've got it all kitted up already, and I'm gonna do this on 36 count summer khaki, I think. No, 40 count platinum, sorry. There's only a few colours really. Also by Jardine Prive, this is Find the Intruder. I love this, I think it's really sweet. And I've got all the threads, and I'm going to be doing this on 32 count sparkly parchment. And just a few colours, lovely greens. The last one I bought from Jardine Prive is Sheep History, and again you buy this in 5 sections I think it is, but I bought all of them, and I again made my own front cover and borrowed somebody else's photo. This is part 1. So you could easily do them individually if you didn't want to do them all as one great big one. Then this is part 2. Part 3. And it gives you how it lays out if you want to do it all together, and where to put each particular one within the layout. Oh, it's in 4 parts, and this is part 4. So I'm doing this on 32 count vintage country mocha, and there are the threads. This one I found after watching somebody's Flosstube video. I have no idea who it is. I cannot remember for the life of me, but if I do find out, I'll put the her name across the screen here if I do remember. I need to look through my history on Flosstube on YouTube. And this is the Mary Hickmont Designs Hawk Moth collection, and I love this. I think it's really pretty. I've got a fair few of there is quite a lot of floss that's needed, but I have managed to get quite a few so far, all pretty much the same tone, but I really like these colours. They give Anchor as the first one, but they also give a DMC and Madeira conversion. But I've got a full collection of Anchor floss that I bought off the same lady as I bought my DMC collection off on eBay. So this came the other day actually, and this is 32 count BST, which stands for British Summertime fabric from Sparkly's. This is 32 count even weave, and it's a very pale mottled blue. It's really pretty. I think it'll work quite nicely on there. I was getting quite excited for winter and Christmas stitching, so I managed to find this, and it's called Sweet Winter by a French designer. Yeah, I'll let you figure that out. But it's a hard copy pattern that is delivered in the post, and I just think this is so sweet. I hope you can see that properly. The light looks like it's doing quite funny things. If not, I'll insert a picture here from her website. It's done on 55 count linen, which there's just no way, so I am opting for 32 count limestone. I picked up a few charts from So and So. They've still got their sale running in the background. They've started their new sale, but it's not very good. This is Queen of Hearts Needlebook by From the Heart. This was £1.18. It does give instructions of how to make the needlebook. This wasn't in the sale, but I've always wanted a Prairie Schooler Santa. This is from 2006. Yeah, he's the sewing room Santa, which I love him. I think he's great. I've got some of the threads and the fabric. That's on 32 count, some DMC natural raw linen that I bought in the So and So sale. This one is Merry Christmas by Croix. It included the perforated paper, and these are badges, but I'm not going to stitch it on the perforated paper, and I've already cut some linen out. It's the DMC, and then I've got just 2 of the threads so far. There was this one as well by Homespun Elegance, and this is Cinnamon Stick Toy Joy Giver Santa, and it includes 2 patterns, so this one here and this one here, but when I opened mine up, it only had one of the charts, so I actually emailed Homespun Elegance, and she sent me the chart in the post. It came all folded, which is a bit of a shame, but the chart's on the other side. But she answered immediately, maybe 2 hours after I'd sent the email. No bother, I didn't have to prove that I bought it. I did offer to say, did she want me to send my proof of purchase? But no, she believed me, which is good. But I think he's really lovely, and that was the one I wanted that I wanted it for, and this was £1.71 again, so it should be like a £12 charge, I think. I'd found a picture on Instagram that somebody stitched some birds. It was a Russian lady, and it took me about an hour to figure out what the chart was, or who who designed it, and it's actually from this Rico book, Feliz Navidad, and it's got I'm not sure how many designs, maybe 10 designs, and this was the one, where is it? This is the one that I saw stitched up. I'll insert a picture here of what made me fall in love with the design. Let's see how many designs. So there's this one for Christmas trees. They also do them on tablecloths and how to do them on a four-sided. And there's this one, which I love that one as well. This one with the snowflakes. Or the bird one that I liked, and there to use just the twigs and the birds. And again, it gives you other ways of how to incorporate them. Some Christmas trees. I paid £8 for this book and for all these designs. And again, the Christmas trees, and then over here some houses. There we go. Another design. I think for the money, it's really good value for the amount of Christmas designs you get. And there's a little boy and Santa. And then all in the back is the charts, and they're lovely. They're lovely the way they've done them. So, and it gives different translations, explaining the instructions. So I really like that. Feliz Navidad, Rico Designs. You signed up for the Stars and Stripes sale. I'll insert a picture here of what made me sign up for it. It's only part of the design, but I loved what I saw. I can see that there is some font in there as well, some writing in there, but I'll see what it's all like and then just take out what, because it's very patriotic, but I just like the flowers, I just like the overall design and the colours. It consists of 8 parts and it'll be released once a week. Then I've also signed up for By the Bay Needleart Harbour Haven, which I've already had the first piece, but this is what it will look like. I'll insert a proper picture. But I think this is about $7. Is it $7? $7 or $8 every month. And I absolutely love Serenity Harbour, but if I wanted to buy that now, it's about £68 for the whole thing, whereas this, I love it. I still love Serenity Harbour, but it just makes it a bit more manageable for me to have something like that once a month rather than having to pay out all in one go. Some people have already started it, but of course I'm not. But it's just a more economical way for me to buy the charts after the release date, rather than wait until after the release date to buy the whole lot in one go. It's absolutely beautiful, and the way she's very clever with just using DMC and using colours very close to each other to get the effect. I just think it's really beautiful, and I am going to do this eventually on a piece of 32 count Star Sapphire by Permin/Witchelt, which that is one of my favourite colours. I think it lends itself very well. It's a greeny blue, and I just think it's really complementary. I love the colour. I think it's really pretty, and I think it'll look really nice with this. And it's Maybe Brew by Plum Street Samplers. Absolutely love this. I'd seen a picture on Pinterest, I think, but it didn't have any information next to it, so I asked Stitch Mania who the designer was, and ordered it very swiftly. I love this, but I think I'll do it on a darker fabric because I'm not sure if you can see there are white snowflakes as well. And then this one, which is Hello Winter by Plum Street Samplers. I love this ever since it was released earlier last month, I think. I think it's really pretty. I've got some of the threads, and I've ordered the rest, and I'm going to do this on 36 count Haunted by Picture This Plus. I quite like the darker with the Christmas type colours on it, so I'm going to give it a whirl anyway and see what it looks like. It's the red that I think that looks really nice with it. I can only give it a try, and because I know I've signed up for Stitch from Stash, it's like I need to get as much as I can before the new year starts. So I've got Jen's Stitching Niche on my favourites on Etsy, and I noticed that she'd got the Jenny Bean Halloween sampler back in stock. So I swiftly ordered that, but to justify the postage I also ordered Mercy Goodheart sampler, which Suzette from the Primitive Stitcher showed, and I absolutely loved it. Tried to get a copy here, couldn't, so it's just been absolutely driving me nuts, so I needed to get that. And I've also ordered 2 Angry Birds as well, also by Shakespeare's Peddler, so I'll insert a picture of those 3 here. They were, I think, dispatched straight away on the 19th of December, and they are in the UK now, but I just haven't got them yet, so I'm very excited to have those. And then I've also ordered, what's the other one I've ordered? Poinsettia Pines by Blue Ribbon Designs, I think it is, from the Patchwork Rabbit, and I've also ordered all of the threads to go with that. I've already got some fabric for that, which is 32 count natural with the gold fleck. So I'll insert a picture here of what that looks like. I think that's another, again, very pretty design. And I have also ordered, almost like as a last hurrah, from the Scarlet Letter, it's Anne Grimshaw 1818. I've liked this sampler for a long time. I'll insert a picture here of what that looks like. I've ordered the Sheep Virtues, and this is because of Now from Little Yellow House Stitcher. She'd shown her progress today that I'd watched on her Flosstube video of all of them stitched on one, and then another Country Cottage Needleworks design in the middle, They're all out of stock at the moment, but I've ordered them and they'll send them to me when they come in stock. That's from so and so, and I'd also got a 10% discount code, so it made them cheaper than what they would normally be. So yeah, I've always wanted those, so I've just ordered them and that's it. I say that's it, but I have actually signed up for the Farmhouse Christmas from Little House Needleworks as well. I've also joined the Soulful Stitchers group for Year of Whips now, and I think I really want to get Anniversaries of the Heart done. You have to have more than 15 whips. More than 15 whips to be able to enter. I think you can do anything, but to enter for the prize draw or whatever, I can't remember. But Anniversaries of the Heart is one that I just absolutely want to stick to next year. And I think you can count each one as a whip. So there's 14 designs within that one whole big thing, because there are 2 bonus charts, so it's 14 whips. So I only need to add another one, even though I know I've got more than those whips, but that's what I think I want to focus on. And Stitch from Stash, because I've already signed up for the auto delivery for the Farmhouse Christmas ones, I don't think that counts towards my budget of £25 a month. I'm sure it's fine, but we'll see how I get on. I absolutely do not need to buy any more. I haven't needed to buy any more for a long time now, but yeah, it is what it is. But I do actually need to get some things finished and stitched, and yeah. Last month I also had some charts to give away. Nobody wanted to see me do the random or thing, so I wrote everyone's name down and did a random generator. So I kept calling this one Snowblown last time, but it's actually Snowbound by Bent Creek, and that one is Sharon Hilton. Then the Celtic Christmas, sorry, and that was Simply in Stitches. In the Pocket of a Butterfly by the Sweetheart Tree, and there's the charm, which is exactly the same as the one that was included, and that is Laurie McCrew. Then there was the New England Schoolgirl Sampler by Thorn Traditions, and this was Melissa Jane. And then the Victorian Purse by the Victoria Sampler was Kayleen Francis. Contact me by either via YouTube or Instagram, so I can get the chart sent out to you. That'd be great. But yeah, I was having another sort out. This just came with an order of, I've got a subscription for Floss every month from Lakeside Needleworks to get all the DMC collection, so this was just included in one of my orders. It's Tatty Teddy from DMC. This beautiful butterfly, so if anybody would like that, just comment below. Then there's this one which Jay sent me, which is Pumpkin Scissor Fob by Stitchworks, the Stitchworks, and I'm sure Jay wouldn't mind me passing this on. I've already done this as part of a Halloween present. I forgot to take a photo. I'd done a few. I forgot to take a photo. Then there's this one, A Little Boo by Lizzie Kate. Can you see that? This is The Curse of the Raven by Carriage House Samplings. This is another one that Jane Mortuary Stitchers gave me. And I'd done this for my friend for Christmas, Lizzie Kate, Coffee Time. And this is Main Street, and it's part of the Snapperville design by Bent Creek. This is Needles and Pins by Theron Traditions. This is Mystic Stitch Santa, but it's a full coverage piece, but you can't really get much information when you do a search on so and so. It doesn't tell you what's involved, or you have to just wait for the chart to come. But those are all the DMC, and it's just too much to hold my attention. It was only nearly just under £2, this one, so if anyone would like this, I'm not sure if you can still get hold of it. But yeah, if anyone would like that, just comment below. And then I think that's it. Yeah, it's yeah. So next time when I do a video, I don't think it'll be as long, because I won't have any stash to show you that I've bought, any purchases that I've made, other than maybe, I don't think Farmhouse Christmas will be out by the time I do my next video, because usually it's released at the end of the month, I think she said, and it doesn't come to the UK until at least, we're almost usually over a month behind from when the first one was released. So but I'll show you that as soon as it comes. I'm not going to start it. I don't know why I've ordered it, but I just think it's really cute. Yeah, and I think that's about it. Yeah, I hope everybody has a happy new year, and I hope everyone's really enjoyed their Christmas. It's been a funny one this year. Yeah, but anyway, I will see you all next year.